Here at Davis AutoSports, we're very excited to offer you guys another custom in-house build by Davis AutoSports. This is our Stage 4 XJ with some additional upgrades, servicing, and reconditioning. This Jeep, like all of our Jeeps, came to us 100% bone stock, all original, with zero modifications. If you guys are unfamiliar with us here at Davis AutoSports, please pause this video. Go to our website, davisautosports.com, just to get familiar with who we are and what we do. And if you're not familiar with us, we've been custom building and restoring and selling XJs for years and years now. We are the nation's leading seller, builder, and restorer of the XJs. We have well over 300 documented XJs sold on the market. Sell them all over the United States as well as overseas. In addition to our Stage 4 package, this Jeep has a ton of additional servicing, reconditioning, and even restoration performed to it. Everything on these Jeeps get done in-house by Davis AutoSports, from custom paint, custom leather interior, of course suspension upgrades, full servicing. We are shooting this on a 4K camcorder, so if you guys are watching this, please make sure to select a 4K. If not, I'll give you the option of an Ultra HD. So usually on the walk around portions of the videos, they're pretty much condition reports, so we go through and give you an overall feel of the vehicle, and then from there point out any imperfections. The entire exterior of this Jeep is brand new, including the paint, Kevlar, bumpers, grills, lights, everything. So there's going to be no imperfections on the entire exterior. And that also holds true for the interior, as we did the same for the interior. Do want to apologize in advance for some background noise. We are inside of our 30,000 square foot shop where we build these, so you will hear some things going on as I'm recording this. We have a very similar build to this on our website right now, but it is finished in black. Even the entire roof was painted as well. So what we do is we actually search the entire country. We look for the cleanest, nicest XJs out there as a good starting point, and then we bring them into our shop, and depending on what we're going to do with each one, we break it down and start all over. And as far as the paint on this vehicle, everything gets taken off the vehicle. Obviously, when it's all original, half of the stuff's getting replaced, so we take it off for paint purposes, and because we're not putting it back on. Example, fender flares and bumpers and stuff like that. So vehicle gets completely stripped down, mirrors, trim, handles, window treatments, the whole nine. From there, any imperfections in the body, dents, dings, scratches, stuff like that, those all get repaired. The vehicle gets 2K primed. The primer then gets sanded down. We then apply the base coat, which in this case is a very gorgeous green. From there we apply a clear coat, let that dry. We scuff that and sand that and apply a second coat of clear, and from there the entire vehicle gets wet sanded, compound, buffed, and polished. Every single square inch of this vehicle has been painted. Pillars, front grille, hood, the portions that are painted. Vehicle has also received our full Kevlar package. Up front we did the headlight bezels, the front grille, the raised portions of the hood, lower rockers, the rear housing on the tailgate, this is a very tedious process if you do it right. A lot of Jeeps on the market aren't using a two-part true Kevlar material. This stuff right here, guys, is not going to come off. Very, very durable. Another great thing about this, it's not like a Line-X where it's going to hold a lot of dirt. You can actually wipe that with a microfiber rag. It's smooth for being a rough surface, if that makes sense. And our process is very similar to the paint process. Everything gets masked off completely. There's very, very detailed tape lines on this thing all the way through. It gets completely sanded down, primered, and then a two-part Kevlar goes on there, and it's just an absolute awesome finish all the way around. Up front we have a heavy-duty front bumper, 9,500 pound winch, two ARB IPF lights, stinger attachment on the bumper, quick disconnect D-rings, integrated LED lights that we do that here in house. This bumper does not come with those. We integrate those into it. We have authentic truck light LED headlights. We have flat bushwhacker flares all the way around. .33-inch tires on a 17-inch 17x9 wheel. We've tied in the charcoal gray ring on the wheel. That's not a white ring, it's a charcoal gray. We tied that into the stitching on the leather seats as well, which looks really, really good. Heavy duty rear bumper with the rear corners as well. Integrated reverse LED lights, which are phenomenal because the factory reverse lights in these things are awful. So those are actually hooked up to your reverse lights. Quick disconnect D-rings. You have your integrated tow hitch as well. Full exhaust system with a beautiful tip, which I'll get into some of that here in a moment. All new fresh lenses all the way around as well. Same thing with the wiper arms. Got a 50-inch LED curved light bar up top. Roof rack as well. So guys, I'm not going to be able to touch on absolutely everything that we did service-wise. I'm going to go ahead and wait real quick while this compressor is ready to kick off here in a second. So for all you guys that are subscribers and have been following us, you know that we build a lot more than just a Jeep with some off-road accessories on it. Our main goal is to build a true turnkey Jeep, fully serviced, every component gone through. And for you guys that follow us, that watch our videos, that you know, continue to support us and watch our builds, know that. But for those that may just be joining us for the first time, these vehicles are in our shops for months and months at a time. That's why we are truly the only place doing this. Other people have tried to duplicate what we do and, you know, throw bumpers, lifts and stuff and put some Cherokees on the market, but no one really goes through these vehicles like we do. I mean, this shop is pretty much dedicated to these Jeeps. So I'm going to go over some of the components that we added, services. Once again, I'm going to miss a ton of stuff, but it will all be on our website. So brake system, should get a glance through there. You have brand new drilled and slotted rotors, carbon ceramic pads. In the rear of the vehicle, you have brand new shoes, drums, and hardware. You have stainless steel brake lines in the front and the rear of the vehicle. Suspension, we're a 4.5-inch lift. There are your new coils, shocks, sway bar end links. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down here for you guys. You have your Rubicon Express heavy duty tie rod bar with Rubicon Express tie rod ends. You got your fully adjustable heavy duty track bar with the drop down bracket, steering stabilizer. Got a brand new aluminum diff cover. Both front and rear diffs have been flushed out, cleaned up. Full synthetic gear oil in the front and rear. We also have brand new U-joints as well. Same thing on this side, obviously. Also down there you have your upgraded control arms as well. Suspension wise in the rear, these things just have shocks and leaf springs, and we do replace the entire leaf springs with full leaf spring packs. We also have shackles so you can adjust the height of the rear. You have your brand new shocks, all your grade 8 hardware. Once again, your new diff cover, new rear brake lines, new U-bolts, the whole nine. Up front, in the engine. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down and pop the hood. Just give me 1 second. Little eye candy for you guys right there. Go ahead and peek down here because this is part of the service too. See if we can get a shot right there. There's your brand new oil pan gasket. Up top, you have your brand new valve cover gasket as well. Brand new red top Optima battery. Also has a brand new rear main seal. K&N cold air intake. So guys, when we bring these Jeeps in, the very first thing that we do is we put them on the rack, look over everything to decide, you know, what we're going to do build wise, whether we're going to rebuild the motor, whatever it is, because we do absolutely everything to these Jeeps. So when we dropped the oil pan and the valve cover, the engine was just so incredibly clean, extremely clean. We went ahead and did all the seals, gaskets, compression check for cylinder head cracks. I mean, this engine was in beautiful condition. Typically when we get them in with 120 or 130,000 miles and we're doing this level of a restoration, usually we'll restore the engine, rebuild it. There was absolutely no reason to do it on this. So we did all the major services as far as seals and gaskets go, fluids. This thing is absolutely 100% perfect. All of our 12-volt accessories, from the LEDs and the bumper, the IPFs up front, the winch, the 50-inch up top, and the LEDs in the back. All of our wiring, they all have their own relays, fuses. As you take a look at some of the wiring, everything has been wire loomed. Any connections where wires are made on any electrical accessories have been soldered together, heat shrunk, so there's no electrical butts. That includes the sound system, the speakers. There are 0 electrical butts on this entire vehicle. Any connections made have been, once again, soldered and then heat shrunk and then wire loomed. So you don't see a bunch of wires everywhere. They'll never come apart. Everything's super clean like factory. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back down and shut the hood. So the exterior and the service aspect of the vehicle was a very long process for us, obviously, with the new paint and everything else, and the interior was equally as long. This vehicle we've completely gutted, and also let me tell you guys, as you're watching this, the interior color on this vehicle is not picking up the way it is in person. It's a very dark, rich, deep brownish tan, and in this video with aperture and everything, it's coming off as a brighter tan, but it's a very dark, deep, rich kind of brownish tan. But anyways, this interior, guys, was completely gutted. Everything comes out: seats, center consoles, carpet, trim, door panels. It's gutted. There's nothing in it besides the floor pan, and the dash stays in. From there, everything gets cleaned up. We installed brand new carpet throughout. There's different qualities of carpet. This is the best carpet you can buy. I'll go ahead and show you why I say that. So on the back side of this carpet is a black extra thick backing right here. Carpets that you typically order don't have that. So it has a double thick black rubber backing, which helps mold it, makes it heavier. But in addition, it doesn't have it right there, but every section where passenger's feet would be and everything else, there's actually thick padding as well. So extremely thick carpet, and 100% of the floor has been done carpet wise. There's not one area that does not have new carpet. We even did underneath the seats, the wheel wells, everything has been done. There's not one square inch. Underneath the WeatherTech mats, all brand new. Rear cargo, all brand new carpet, wheel wells, the whole nine. Up top, you have a brand new headliner as well. So the entire headliner came down, was dropped, replaced, goes back up. Obviously, same gig over here. So with this beautiful green color, we really wanted to do something different with the interiors. We've done so many grays, so many blacks and variations, and you know, we just wanted a really nice sort of rich dark tone, but with a brownish tan hue. So on the door panels, we have a beautiful perforated leather insert. And like I said, guys, this is really a must-see in person sort of color. It's like sort of like a dark camel sort of color. These seats have a charcoal gray stitching throughout the entire vehicle, headrest, the whole nine, to match the gray wheel. The ring around the wheel gives it a nice look. So you have a solid leather seat with a perforated insert on the seat. Gives it a really nice contrast. So these three panels are perforated, these three, and of course everything else is solid. You have the perforated center console as well. And we added to this Jeep for the first time, we incorporated the perforated leather on the dash. These Cherokees are so kind of color chromatic throughout the whole interior. This Jeep was nothing but grays and blacks, which is fine. But to really, you know, add a nice touch to it, we have a beautiful leather insert, and then you can't really tell, but there is a black piping that runs the whole length of it as well. Gives it a really, really nice look. Super clean center console, dash, the whole nine. Custom sound system throughout, and I'll get into the 12-volt interior portion here in a moment. Door panels continue obviously in the back as well. So obviously all custom leather seats, all done here in house, guys. We got the back seat pockets as well. Stitching continues in the back of the vehicle. Perforated inserts as well. Of course, the back of the back seat has been continued in leather. It's hard to pick up, but like I said, these inserts are also perforated as well. Nice charcoal gray double stitching throughout. And check out the attention to detail on the seatbelt straps as well. Those have also been done in the matching leather with the gray contrast stitching. These are not seat covers, guys. These are true replacements. So we also incorporated the same material on the steering wheel. And guys, this is a small token of a very nice touch. If you call an interior shop and ask them to hand stitch leather on a steering wheel, get some quotes. It's very, very costly. Your average shop would probably charge you, no exaggeration, $700–800. Very time consuming. You got the beautiful baseball stitching. I apologize for the focus of the camera. We have our fixed lens on right now. So beautiful matching steering wheel. Sound system, We have Polk DB Pro Series speakers throughout. They got the mids and the tweeters built in. Beautiful grills. We have those throughout the entire vehicle. We also have a brand new Sony Bluetooth head unit auxiliary port. It's the upgraded Sony one with the 55 watt 4-channel system. It's got a nice carbon fiber matte finish to it, which gives it a nice sporty look as well. Hook up your Droid, your iPhone. It is Bluetooth, which we did hook up the Bluetooth. No corners cut. Microphone is up there. We also installed, I'll go ahead and pull it out just to show you guys, a full remote start alarm unit with a 2-way pager. They advertise up to 1.5 miles. I haven't tried one that far. I definitely have been every bit of 300-400 yards, and they work absolutely perfect. Have your, I know it's not going to pick up because I'm just too close with the fixed lens, guys. The 2-way pager communicates you back, letting you know that the vehicle has started. I'm going to go ahead and hit the brake. So in case someone breaks in while you started it, obviously it turns off right away for you. We also have up front dual heated seats, low and high settings, just for the front seats, but they do work the back portion and the bottom portion of the seats. Really, really nice touch, especially in the wintertime. And guys, there's going to be tons of other things that I did not go over on this video. We just don't have time to go through every little tiny detail. But if you guys have any questions about this Jeep, please feel free to give us a call directly at 855-XJ Jeeps. That is 855-XJ Jeeps, comes to 855-955-3377. Also, if you've been watching our videos, you know on our test, or at the very end of the videos, we typically bring them out on a test drive. Obviously this vehicle is flawless, not a speck of dirt. We had terrible rain last night and this morning, so this thing will get absolutely filthy, which we do not want that. This thing drives 100%. Down below too, guys, I forgot to tell you a very important thing, and this is, once again, just things that get missed in these videos. Brand new slip yoke eliminator. Brand new CV drive shaft, Flowmaster exhaust. So guys, please don't solely go by this video. Make sure to check out the website with the bulletins on exactly what was done. So there you guys have it. Thanks for viewing.